What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to my weekly series that I have been doing, NFL predictions, and I'm still doing incredible. If you can't see in the little top right corner, you'll see I believe, 49 and I think like 16. That is kind of insane. We're going to keep going, and I guess let's just get right into it. Starting with the London game, Jags, back-to-back London games, this time not hosting. They basically are. It doesn't really mean anything. The Bills are just going to have their end zones there. But the Bills, they're going to win. Jaguars, last week I picked the Jaguars over the Falcons only because I thought that the Jaguars were going to need to get at least one London game win, and they did, and I think the Bills are going to probably roll straight through them, or maybe it's going to be like another Chiefs-Jaguars game earlier this season, and something like that, but I think Bills should win. Oh, Titans are confusing. Like, they lost by like 20 points week 1, then they beat the Chargers, which is kind of insane. Then they lost by 20 points again, and then they won by like 20 points to the Bengals, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, they beat. They beat. Yeah, I just checked, and because I couldn't believe myself that I actually said that the Titans beat the Bengals. But yeah, they did by 24 points. Dear God, Bengals. I'll get to you in a second. But and then the Colts got Anthony Richardson back, and they just signed Big JT. 3 years. I think $42 million, 26 guaranteed million. Oh yeah. That's great. I'd love to see my boy doing good stuff, getting paid, but that does mean that the Colts are going to stuck garbage, because once they have to pay Anthony Richardson, it's just going to all go down the drain so fast. But for this game, this week, tomorrow, as I'm recording this, I really have no clue. I'm just going to go with the trend. Titans lose, and then they win, and then they lose, and then they win. So just keep that going, I guess, and I do kind of want the Colts to win, so yeah. Now, the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ravens, I'm pretty sure they won, and then the Steelers, I don't really know what's happening with the Steelers. Pretty sure they beat the Raiders, so not exactly impressive. Yeah, that was a bad game to watch. But I don't know. It's a division game in the AFC North, so it could go either way. I'm going to go with the Ravens just because common sense would say that Ravens should win, because they really should. They should be destroying the Steelers. But, I mean, oh, boy, we get to see Mr. Russell and Zachariah Wilson. Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, Zach Wilson played awesome. He really did, but the refs just saw that Patrick Mahomes was about to lose, and they were no, you are not going to do that to our boy. No. And then the Broncos, I'm going to go with the Jets, because I'm starting to have a bit more faith in Zach Wilson, and if he keeps the momentum going, he should be good. But I just hope that this isn't going to be like one of those games, again, like the Bears and the Broncos, where the Bears were like 28-7, and the Broncos just kind of appeared there and like, hey, we have the lead. So I'll just pick the Jets. Let's go Jets, and don't make it a terrible game, as you probably will. Now, the Dolphins and the Giants, two teams that are quite different. One team scored 70 points, and the other team was the lone team to not score any points throughout the first 6 quarters of the season. And I think the Dolphins should win. It would be crazy if the Giants won. That would just be wrong. But unfortunately, it's the NFL, so that it could happen. But Dolphins just win. Come on now. These are pretty confusing teams, kind of. I guess one quarterback is looking really, really good, and the other one, just keep handing it off to Bijan. I mean, yeah, that's all really you're worth. I mean, just don't fight with Mac Hollins. That could... Oh boy, yeah, that's starting to become a thing. But I'm liking the Texans, and they won, which sounds weird, but I think Falcons gonna win. You know, they want to bounce back. It's at home. Hopefully they're not having much jet lag from London, which I don't think they are, and Texans, they're just going to play a competitive game. They've been playing real competitive the whole season. I think they will be, and I think they could win, but I'm saying Falcons. Now, Saints-Patriots. Patriots got their first dub against the Jets. I actually don't know. I keep getting confused because we're late in the late enough, I guess, or I don't 100% know what happened last week. I'm just mixing everything up. I think they got their first dub last week, but I don't know. They probably lost. Who knows? In the Saints, I've actually been liking the Saints. I do, and I think the Saints are gonna win. But it's obviously gonna be a competitive game because Bill Belichick has an insane defense, and he always will, and it's gonna be a terrible, terrible offensive game, as any Bill Belichick game will be. But Saints, I think they're better, so I think they're going to win. Oh, this is... before the season, this would have been like, okay, yeah, Bengals are going to win, whatever. This is going to be a terrible game. But now, the Cardinals, they're a team that's playing competitive football. They beat the Cowboys, which I love you, Cardinals. That was epic. I love you so much. And the Bengals... they just need to get Joe Burrow out of there. If you have to waste a season, just keep your franchise quarterback. I know this is like a contract year for two wide receivers and him, but come on, man. It's just, this one is so tough, but it's so hard to see the Cardinals, who are just on a different stratosphere of how bad they should be, to the Bengals, who should be this incredible team. But I guess when their quarterback just is non-existent, it's tough, and I'm going to be saying Bengals. I'm going to probably regret that later, but I think it's got to be them, and it's so tough right now, this early in the season, to say the Cardinals are going to be good, but... yeah. Well, it depends on if the refs are going to bail Patrick Mahomes out again. But I think the Vikings' defense is so incredibly bad that they should just roll straight through them. And if they actually have troubles, that could probably be a cause of concern for the Chiefs if they're struggling against the Vikings' defense. That's not great. It's not prime time, so Kirk Cousins isn't going to suck, but it's not exactly noon, so not going to be great. But Chiefs, they should be winning, and if they got the refs on their side, so I guess you can really win any game if you have the refs on your side. The Packers and the Raiders, rematch of Super Bowl II, these are both fairly weird teams. They're probably going to end up mediocre by the end of all of this season, but I don't really know. Packers, I'll say it, they've had a small bye, or not a bye, but they played on Thursday and then got to watch all the other teams play. So they've been well rested, and the Raiders, they played, I think it was Monday night, maybe Sunday, I don't know, they played primetime against the Steelers. Now they got another primetime game. I don't know why they keep doing that to us, but here we go. Packers just beat Davante Adams. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Davante Adams Bowl. They should have done it in Green Bay. Come on. Bring him back to Green Bay. Come on now. Okay. Now, I will be honest. Every single time, this seems like bad, but every single time I have predicted a game before the Thursday night game and then recorded afterwards, I have gotten my prediction right about the Thursday night game. And then the one time that I did it before... recorded before the Thursday night game, I got it wrong. And I genuinely predicted the Bears to win. And they won. They really won, and I love DJ Moore. That was such a fun game for him. But, this is going to seem bad that I keep getting them right after this was like the first real toss-up one besides the Packers and the Lions. So, I predicted the Bears, okay? I predicted them. Jeez, and they won, so suck my... Now, the Panthers and the Lions. Kitty goes meow. I like the Lions. I've been liking them quite a lot recently, and the Panthers are absolute garbage. Panthers are trash and Lions are looking like a playoff team most weeks. Just Eagles, I swear, stop getting in these competitive games. Just destroy the Rams, destroy their life essence. Just to roll straight through them so that we can prove that we can do this like last year. I mean, it's getting kind of annoying not running straight through opponents like we did last year. But Eagles, I think they should definitely be winning this. But with how good Puka Nacua has been, I don't know if the Eagles defense is going to stop him. I'm assuming we have definitely good enough cornerbacks and everything to be able to stop him. So just cover Puka. Cooper Kupp's back, so I guess just put Darius Slay on him and then just put the rest of the defense on Puka. We should be fine. Man, do I remember this game last year. Ooh-wee. Ezekiel Elliott got rolled over. That was great. I loved watching that. Love you, 49ers. Just don't beat us. I would be very sad. But, yeah, 49ers looking incredible, and the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals. So, 49ers should probably win. I'm expecting the 49ers to lose sometime. Hopefully it's going to be, I don't know, soon, I guess. I don't know. And we have the first bye weeks. Some of these teams probably need it more than others. The Browns, no, they've been looking decent. Just need to get their offense together. Chargers, they need to fire their coach and just hire Jeff Saturday or something. I mean, Jesus. Have you seen the play where literally Asante Samuel made an incredible interception? Had the entire field, he caught it at the 1 yard line. Had the entire field to run. It was just a bunch of fat guys and Aiden O'Connell to chase him down. He was full momentum, and Robert, or whatever his name, Brandon Staley, told him to go down. What? I mean, come on, man. Chargers just, yeah, and then the Buccaneers, they're the Buccaneers, so I guess just keep cruising until you get 7-5 and or 7-9, 7-10, whatever, and you get a mid-round pick, and now you're all sad. That's what's gonna happen to you. Now the Seahawks, I don't really know what happens with the Seahawks this year, but I guess. I don't know if they need the bye week, but I guess it's always good to have a bye week. But here are all my predictions, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm already 1-0 this week, so suck it. And we'll see you next time. See you.